Hello, and welcome to Color Commentary. I'm TJ, your average fan, and I'll be talking to you today about a movie, The Last Voyage of the Demeter. Let's get right into it, shall we? Spoilers! Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to go with a no on this movie. It's gonna be short and sweet. Okay, so we got Dracula leaving the old country, trying to get to England. That's the basis of the movie. He getting on the ship, the Demeter. He can get his stuff packed up, himself packed up, and people moving his stuff onto the ship. They see his symbol on the ship, on the crates and stuff, so a lot of guys don't want to have nothing to do with it. So they have to pay extra to get people to even load his stuff onto the ship. Of course, we got a person in one of the boxes that he's going to be feeding on this voyage, but she ended up getting out the box because it failed. And so they, revive her with some blood transfusions because one of the guys is a doctor and he knows how to do this type of stuff. Because mind you, this is taking place in like I don't know if I want to say the 1600s. It's got to be like late 1600s, early 1700s type deal. They do have pistols to some degree. So it's not like it's super early, like 1300s or nothing like that. No, they got some stuff going on. They got lanterns and lights and a couple of things going for themselves. But yeah, this crew, they already think it's a bad omen that it's a woman on board. Then they don't trust the doctor dude that the captain then allowed to get on the ship after he saved his grandson's life, which is why he allowed him on. Yeah, and then the whole way the captain had to go through the trauma of losing his grandson because I knew the little boy was gonna get got, and he got, but it was messed up. The captain got all burnt up when the dude got burnt up by the sun. It was a mess because he didn't want to believe what was happening. They had to convince him to sink the ship, which they didn't even accomplish sinking the ship. They did not even accomplish killing the vampire, which you should know because it was Dracula. So of course you didn't kill him. He's gonna survive and run around England causing problems, right? Run around London causing problems. That's where the ship was going. I'm like, this movie is dumb. The way they talked him up, like he was this fancy, vampire, dangerous demon creature, that walk like men and do this, that, and the other. And we never saw him even look like a man in any form until literally the very end of the movie. Because one survivor, there was one, the doctor, yeah. And his lone mission after that is to hunt this thing down and send it back to hell. Right, dude. You failed the first time, you're gonna fail again. Probably end up dead somewhere. Anyway, I thought this was just dumb. They did not make the vampire Dracula scary enough. The boat could have been more suspenseful with the nooks and crannies and the hold that they had the stuff down up in, and they didn't do that either. And then, of course, like I said, the crew was a bunch of idiots. They got picked off one by one. It was hilarious. Once they saw the livestock got started getting picked off, they was worried. They thought it was some kind of disease, which is what they made them ask the doctor about the stuff anyway. So they found her. She had the same marks on her. Then one of their crew died. He had the same marks on him, sucked out, neck. So yeah, it didn't turn out so well for them. Let's just say that. If I had to rate this movie, like seriously, I give this movie a 5. This movie was a 5. I watched it because it was a vampire movie to be watched. Come to find out that it was like a small story in between the Bram Stoker Dracula. So him going from the old country, a small story about what happened on this boat, to him getting to London, and then maybe some extended story for future content on his life in London, Dracula, that is. But yeah, this was a waste of time, a waste of people's money, the waste of people's energy. Yeah, whoever directed, wrote this, try again. Good concept, bad execution per usual. So yeah, like I said, it's a freaking 5, man. A freaking 5 for a vampire movie about Dracula. That's messed up. Last Voyage of the Demeter. There you go. It didn't sail again, but they didn't accomplish no mission. They didn't sink the ship. They didn't burn it up. He didn't get killed, and there's only one survivor. Everybody else died. That's it. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I will see you guys next time for another one. In the meantime, have a great day.